Hello, and welcome back to Proverb Minutes. Today we're going to talk a little bit more about what Christ did and experienced and what he did for each one of us. Here in 1 Corinthians 15, starting verse 1, "Moreover, brethren, I declare to you the gospel which I preached to you, which you received, and in which you stand, by which also you are saved, if you hold fast to the word I preached to you, unless you believed in vain. For I delivered to you first of all that was which I also received, that Christ died for our sins according to the Scriptures." So what we have here is that the gospel has been received, and that's what we stand in. That's our belief. And if we hold fast, then we're saved. That's the message. And the largest of all messages here is that Christ died for our sins. And if we hold to that and believe in our hearts that he sacrificed for our sins, then we find that sanctuary that God has promised to shield us with the grace of that act. So see here exactly what he did. Christ died for our sins. And if we hold that gospel that we've received, then we're saved if we hold fast. Look at how he was treated, just the act itself. Here in Mark 15:31. "Likewise the chief priests also, mocking among themselves with the scribes, said, He saved others, himself he cannot save. Let the Christ, the King of Israel, descend now from the cross, that we may see and believe. Even those who were crucified with him reviled him." So what is it to be reviled? What are the synonyms that go with reviling? Have any of us ever felt these things? Let's look at this. Spurned, scorned, unloved, rejected, insulted, hated, belittled, despised, mocked, detested, ridiculed, loathed, abused. Either at one time or another, we've either dealt these out to others or they've been dealt to us. What a shameful existence that we endure these things or even have to be exposed to the tragedies of living, that such things even exist. In heaven, God help us. Get us there so we can remove ourselves from the I don't even know if there's a proper English word for it, the heinous acts of humanity. And look what the Old Testament said that we were going to do here as human beings to this man and others. In Isaiah 53:3, "He is despised and rejected by men, a man of sorrows and acquainted with grief, and we hid, as it were, our faces from him. He was despised, and we did not esteem him." So I've broken this down to an equation that could go right over the top of his cross. What did we do to God? We despised and rejected him. He was familiar with the sorrows and the grief, and he was not esteemed. And we do this to other people. Christ came as an example to show us what, the horrible things that come out of us are not healthy for ourselves or anyone else. Surely Christ paid that price on the cross for each one of us, and we should be humbled and ashamed of the things that were done to him, and the possibility, of all the things that we've either done to others or then that forgiveness for what others have done to us, because it's a kind of a perpetual thing on this planet where people despise and have contempt. There's so much anger that it's hard to bury the evils of the world, isn't it? Well, I hope you enjoyed your Proverb Minutes. This was a tough one, a hurtful one, but let us come to Christ and give thanks that he's done these things to save our souls. Let us commit. Please subscribe, and we'll see you on the next ride.